For all of you who are new here, this is the second and final part in this VGC introduction series. So if you haven't seen the first part yet, link is in the description. But for all of you who have seen it, thanks for coming back. VGC isn't something that can be mastered overnight. It's a really difficult game and it's not easy to do well. First of all, I want to talk about team building. Team building is the part that I'm worst at, but I'll sum it up for you. Essentially, you need a team of 6 to compete in tournaments. Since teams are locked in once you submit them, you need a good team in order to play to the best of your ability. Pokemon on the team should fill different roles. At the surface level, Pokemon fill roles like attacker, tank, support, etc. When you look a little deeper, the roles change. There are different kinds of attackers: special attackers, physical attackers, and mixed attackers. Special attackers are Pokemon that specialize in ranged attacks. Some examples are Fluttermane, Chi-Yu, and Iron Bundle. Physical attackers are Pokemon that do best with up-close attacks. Palafin, Garchomp, and Iron Hands are example of this. Mixed attackers are a lot more rare since it's usually suboptimal to use them. Iron Valiant is a prime example right now. A mixed attacker uses both physical and special attacks, meaning its special and physical attack stats are high and it has good physical and special moves. But wouldn't mixed attackers just be better since they can choose between physical or special depending on what the target is weaker to?
No.
In order to balance the game, mixed attackers have lower defense stats. Iron Valiant, for example, has fantastic offensive and speed stats, but it can't live anything. This means that bringing Iron Valiant pretty much means that you get one attack off and then instantly die. So typically, it's better to have Pokemon that specialize in certain things. Defensive Pokemon are a lot easier to sum up. There are 3 types of defensive Pokemon: defensive tanks, pivots, and health tanks. Health tanks are Pokemon like Blissey, who have horrible physical defense, but insane health. Defensive tanks are Pokemon like Tinglu, who can take a lot of hits and do some decent damage in return, and pivots are Pokemon that can switch out easily and give you a switch in without having as much risk. Support Pokemon like Amoonguss and Arcanine are also very helpful on a team. They can Will-O-Wisp and Spore opponents to burn them and put them to sleep, having their attack or not allowing them to attack for a few turns. All of these roles must be filled to have a successful team. Teams are important, but they can't carry you. You need to learn the game and just be confident in yourself and your team. In other words, mindset matters. A loss to luck tends to make people get tilted, so being focused and remembering that you're there to have fun is important. Another thing is practice and reads. Reading an opponent is when you predict what they're going to do and you get it correct. Reading can help you get out of bad situations by making a perfect play. It's essentially a guessing game at that point. Good players try and prevent these situations from happening as much as possible, but some still do get put up against a wall where they have to make a perfect read to win. Also, don't be afraid to join a Discord server or join Smogon or something like that. Even watching this channel or any other VGC channel can help a lot with team building and just improving your play overall. Thank you all for watching and subscribe if you made it this far.